Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to Dishonored, Death of the Outsider, where we've got a job to do. A bank job. Also we're going to eat some eels.
Easy. Now for the difficult part.
Yeah. I assume this is the difficult part. We've made it easier by knocking out all the guards, but we've still got work to do.
Stay quiet. They could still wake up if I make too much noise.
That's very true. That door is inoperative. I assume this place is quiet. Cool. So we've made it past that person. Now, what have we got here? Notes on the vault safe code. A mathematical sequence. Not all the digits are prime numbers, but it must be a pattern. Each number is generated by the numbers before it. Let's join up all the safe combinations into one long sequence, but skip the safe lock with the double set keys. Jindosh's sequence. Okay. 011 58 30. Yeah, it's Fibonacci, isn't it? Whee. Cool. Okay, so that should allow us to get into the safe. Someone was sleeping in this room? It seems. Not much in the way of loot by the look of it. So, am I to assume that opening that security door might lead to noise? Maybe. Also, don't we have a contract in here? That seems to be robbing the safe, I think. That one is on the boat outside still. We haven't figured that one out. Quiet as a mouse. An address book. No getting caught, no harming bank personnel. I mean, that's generally my goal, so that's fine. I don't know if the mortgage and loan office is of much use to us. But there might be treasure. Freyport branch closed. The entire foreign account staff have been arrested. Alright then. And at the Calton branch, an upsurge in account holders from Freyport. Clients are trading coin between their two accounts for some unknown purpose. Very well. Nobody close enough to be woken up by the sound of me opening a cash register, so that's great. Bank director informed. Okay, so yeah, everyone's aware that Freyport are up to no good. I doubt Dolores Matthews minds dodgy activity at the bank. She just doesn't want people to get caught. If you get caught, then you've done it wrong. Now we've got dramatic music once again because there's a sleepy guard nearby. We could just blink over him, but we could also go elsewhere and see what's going on. Service door. There's a security door of some sort. Okay, security doors, main control switch. In the lobby behind the teller counter. Very well. Ah, right, and that's an inoperative door. So I guess this one would also be inoperative despite the fact there's a switch next to it. Oh no, that one does work. Okay. Kind of nervous. I believe there are going to be clockwork soldiers around and about. And we don't like that. Yeah, this is the way we came in from the street, isn't it? In the last mission, I think. Oh, the music's kicking off again. So that leads to the teller office, but that's a security door. Can't get through that. There is a window. Oh, looks fairly quiet in here. Are you asleep? I assume you're asleep. No reason why you wouldn't be, right? Yep, she's asleep. Not much going on except cash registers that I don't wish to open. Ah, and there's that guard who we could have blinked over, and that would have brought us to here as well. Okay, so that doesn't really help us having access to this room. Unless we now drop down here. And then it does in fact help us, because this is behind the teller counter, so we might be able to find a switch.
I
There
should
we
be
go.
able to open some doors from here.
Cool. This is progress. A letter from Lucia Pastor. Why does that name ring a bell? Oh yeah, from Dishonored 2. She was a friend of the miners. It must be a mistake. Let's have a look. Okay, so that's someone throwing themselves on the mercy of the bank and finding that banks don't really run on mercy. So we've got another snoozing guard and a snoozing employee. It does seem as though this, despite the chief's name for robbing the place without anyone noticing, this isn't really going to be the perfect crime, is it? Because they're all going to wake up and realise that something's happened. It's like in Hitman, when you successfully silent assassin a mission and then later on they find a bunch of unconscious people in cupboards. It doesn't take a genius to realise that there was some sort of criminal activity taking place. So these lockers contain what exactly? Nothing in that one really. Bit of cash there. A bit of cash there. Very well. Where's this taking us? The boiler room. So is this leading us back out? Is this another way that we could have entered? Maybe. Yeah, maybe this is how we could have got in with the bin that we incinerated or something like that. Yeah, we could have got in, climbed up that chain, and then worked our way around, perhaps. Or maybe this is that other route where you go off the cliff and then you find a way to open the door. I suppose it can't hurt to just pop back out of the bank for 1 second, see where we are. Okay, yeah, this is the one that led out to the cliffs. Very well. How are we meant to get in here? Were we meant to go through these sewers? Drop down from up above somewhere? Could be the case. So that would lead you in this way, and then, yeah, you'd find all these sleepy people. May as well rob them of the few coins that they have about their person. And we're back in the main room, but now security doors are open. That looks like some sort of Securo device. I'm not sure we want a part of that. And down here is another way that we could have got in. Sanitation. So that will be the way where we sent the bin through, I think. Okay, that was a security device. That thing that we did think was going to throw lightning bolts at us did just that. Good to know, one supposes. Oh, hello. Maybe we're past it now. Seems like it. Good. Reach the inner atrium.
That must be the vault. It's some kind of fancy elevator. A control room can move the vault into 2 places. I need to find a way to move that thing, one way or another.
We do. But we also need to avoid Clockwork Soldiers. But we have located them at this stage.
New clients will receive unlimited drafts on their primary Michaels account and a set of Sevilla cookie knives. Join today.
Bone charm nearby. A black bone charm. Okay. Anything going on over that side? Maybe. What can we see from up here? Yeah, we know there's a bone charm nearby. We're aware of this.
Michaels and Associates Deposit and Loan Bank is a warrant holder to the Crown by appointment to Her Imperial Highness Emily Caldwin.
Not sure being on here is helping us very much. Not sure how we get off here. Oh yeah, we can just ping back over. Never mind. So, where are those soldiers? There's one. So, maybe when that Clockwork Soldier moves back. Oh, they can see behind them though, can't they? I remember. So we don't really want to be anywhere near the dang thing. Oh, it's coming down this. No, it is going back that way. Good. What does this room do for us? Reset the coin counter. Okey-doke. Don't know if that's any help. Where exactly were we going for our contract? The director's room, I guess. This room looks posh. It's one of the rooms where they let customers just wait for staff to come and see them. Let's see. Ah, the financial controller. Dr. Galvani. Okay, so he's got a lockbox here. He's been burgled twice before. Can't stand the idea of it happening again. The combination's the most important date in his life. Alright then. We remember old Dr. Galvani. Well, you haven't seen anything. My friend. I should probably use foresight, you know, to just mark the Clockwork Soldier. It thinks it's seen something. It's coming into this room.
False alarm! Everything's just fine. Michaels Bank wishes you a pleasant day.
Yes, everything's just fine. Now bugger off. And we have a security room where we could turn off some of the vault's security stuff. But that wouldn't help me with the Chief. So instead we press on. Or at least we will do. Once old Clanker there is not in our way. Maybe they don't have eyes in the back of their head anymore. The vision cone would suggest they can only see in one direction. Right, so we can't actually get past there because that is a wall of light. So coming around here hasn't really helped us. Unless one can foresight through a wall of light. We could say pop a displace marker there. Then maybe we can reach that. What's the worst thing that could happen? We get instantly killed? It's probably fine.
What do you think you're... What the...
Okay, we got caught by a guard, but also we've confirmed that we can't just... If that's not the way, then what's the way? Appointment this afternoon. Private box, fond of blue-jawed hagfish eggs. Okay.
Michael's Bank wishes
Okay, Clarissa Devins has an appointment. Wonderful. Yeah, I'm going to try and leave this area. If we can. We can definitely get up there. Okay, that seems to be out of range, so that's good. Yeah, we're going to try going upstairs again. Because there is this security door up here. Does this help us? Sanitation key request letter. Okay, so I'm not sure that's a huge help. This music's constantly putting me on edge. It's like they're all unconscious, apart from the Clockwork Soldiers. But still, I am nervous. Director's office is over that way, so that's good, I guess. Here it goes again with its dramatic music. I'm concerned there might be clockworks up here, but I'm not seeing any. Minutes of a meeting of the DAAC. Okay. Again, not sure if that's relevant to our goals. This room seems a bit more behind the scenes, so is that of any use? Roof access. So is this a different way that we could have entered from the roof? Yeah, it looks as though we could have dropped into a hole and found our way in here. Which is cool. Good to know. Well, we've got ourselves a painting at least. Director's office isn't far away. Security and admin. That's locked though. So yeah, don't think there's much else we can do from here. So what else can we do from up here above the Clockwork Soldier? We can't displace through the grid. We can displace through some things, can't we? What if we foresight through the grid and then head up? And then put a displace marker there. Cool. So we can get through grids. That's good to know. We just can't directly go through them. Director's office isn't far away now. Right, don't summon the director without an authorization code. I'll carry the codes list for safekeeping. Very well. I guess we don't need to summon anyone because we're trying to keep everything on the down low, so let's see.
I'm here to steal all your secrets, Dolores.
There's Dolores. About the missing documents. The pharmacist has gone where trouble us no more. Documents he stole from you are still missing. Sent an archive to someone at the Royal Conservatory. Oh, wait a moment, there's someone else. Are you the one who was having the meeting about the address book and whatnot? Yeah, there's the address book.
There, I copied it down.
And a couple of gold ingots. Good. So that is another contract we're working on. Oh, Clockwork
I
Soldier.
hate these things. Why are they smiling?
Everyone hates Clockwork Soldiers, Billy. Another of these things.
I need that. What is that thing? It looks familiar, but I've never seen anything like it.
Progress of Jindosh's safe. There's a 15-digit code that opens all the safes at once. Okie doke.
Like to keep your secrets right where you can see them, don't you, Dolores?
Interesting. I was worried that button was going to turn on the Clockwork Soldier or something like that. Vault key. Bone charm. Blink eye. Targets marked by foresight have reduced perception. Well, that sounds kind of useful.
A mining camp in the mountain? But it's not right. It's been changed by the Void. It doesn't exist. Or shouldn't.
Curious. And then the journal. So yeah, she's definitely in charge of the cult, I think. They've entrusted documents to her, and Cienfuegos stole said documents. The Oracular Sisters have closed off the Royal Conservatory.
Good. I have the vault key. What else is she hiding? They know a way into the Void. Cienfuegos sent Isla's documents to the Royal Conservatory. I need to find out what he knew. The conservatory is my next step.
Cool, we got a new goal then. What treasures have you got for us? More eels. A door that we can open that leads to the stairwell again, so that's fine. Note to maintenance workers. Don't take the vault decoupling lever from the maintenance area. The braking hatches on the vault are locked for a reason. Okay.
If I can find the maintenance lever, I could take the entire vault off the track. Could be a way to get to it. A loud way.
Cool.
They carved my mark into the old bones bleached by the sun. They carved my mark into their sin. They were true hunger in the void.
Okay, what happened? I guess I failed to see a security device that was in my way.
They carved my mark into the old bones bleached by the sun. They carved my mark into their sin. They were true hunger in the void.
What about over here then? Boing. That device still looks to be there. I don't know if it can see me. Letter from Jindosh about the suspended vault. Someone's foolish enough to disengage all 4 brake couplings at once. It will plummet down the shaft to its destruction. Excellent.
I could get that vault moving with a little maintenance.
Wonderful. So that sounds like a plan. Now, how would one go about doing that exactly? Okay, so we've got that security device up there, spinning away. Looks like you can unplug it there. Can you... Oh, maybe. Where are we? Okay, so there's that bone charm we were looking for. It's down there, perhaps.
That'll do it. Didn't think anyone would steal the whole vault, did you?
This seems like a fun thing to do. Is it a wise thing to do?
Right.
We can always reload.
Brace yourself.
Cool. We got achieved.
I'm still in one piece, but the vault isn't.
Nice. Now, can't help but feel that might have woken people up, but still, let's have a look around. Is there a door on this thing? Is it round this side? There we go.
Brought you down to my level, didn't I? Now you're mine.
Excellent. So, what are we looking at? Oop. I assume I'm putting the right numbers in there. Yeah, that clicks. What's next? Okay, so those were correct. 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55. I thought that was right. Let's double check my Fibonacci sequence. 011, 235, they clicked, didn't they? 813, I think that one also clicked. So it's 21, 34, 55. So that should be 213, and that should be 455. Unless we're skipping 213 because that vault's in the way. Then we'd be going 455. Yeah, that clicked, so 891. Sweet! That's another cheat. We like this. What's our glittering prize? Firstly, there's a bone charm. Void Conduit. Gain an additional portion of void energy. Ooh. Now that I can get behind. 4 lots of void energy now. That's amazing. A note on Clockwork Allegiance. Jin 469 0 double F. Could come in handy, perhaps. So I guess this was Jindosh's safe. There's a big old chunk of gold up there that we can't take with us. This one belonged to someone else, I guess. Somebody who collects bone charms, amongst other things. An old diary in this one. Okay, someone wants to talk to Anton Sokolov, I guess. And then the Child Empress. So someone with some connection to Emily, I suppose. What have we got over here? A heavy pouch. Just coin in that one. Some posho. Speculations on the afterlife in there. More pouches. Okie doke. And then I suppose we should open this one as well. Because there's our twin-bladed knife.
You and I were both abandoned to uncertain futures on dangerous streets and taken in by murderers. Dowd spared your life all those years ago, but I was taught a lesson that you still haven't learned. Someone stay with you, even in the void.
Give it to me. I don't have time for this.
Time repeats the same unending patterns. 4,000 years ago, this knife cut my name away. Forgotten forever. You know what it's like to lose one name and live with another. We are all made by the things that are taken from us.
I've seen the people you've twisted with your poisonous magic. You know what I want. You know I'm coming for you.
I know more than most. I know that time is bleeding into itself around you. I know that you have felt it, and you are searching for the places where the world has broken against the void. I know that Daud is dead where you left him on your ruined ship, and you will carry that knife with you to face me at the black center of all things.
Why are you doing this? Why are you talking to me now?
I'm here because you are different. The void has found you through the cracks in your broken life. And when you cut me out of it, what will remain? What will you leave behind when you walk away?
What does the outsider want from me? Daud. Is he really gone? I have the knife. I need to get back to the Dreadful Wheel.
Yeah, we probably do. Daud may well be gone, but we've got a cool new blade. Void Strike. Charge your sword with void energy. Slash enemies from a distance. Damage is low, but your target will be thrown in the direction of the slash. You can use it to break objects or interact with the environment. So we charge it. And then, yeah, they get thrown away from us, basically. Cool. That seems useful. Can we get out here? I guess not, because we can't use the blade, so I don't know what it's telling us. Oh, wait, no. Okay. Yeah, we got sucked in, and now we're out. So which way to the streets? Ah, it's brought us up here. Isn't it good that we explored earlier?
It should be crawling with guards by now. Nothing I can't handle.
And there we go, we got the perfect crime, Chivo. We like this. We're not done yet, though. We've still got to find out how to rob that painting off the boat. And we've also still got to figure out a way to rob the black market if we can. Because you can't leave a black market unrobbed. That's just crazy talk. So I think what we might have to do is wrap up here. And then next time we'll test out this fancy new blade, perhaps. Although I don't think we've killed anyone on this mission, so if we can keep that going, that'd be great. But yeah, next time we'll complete a couple of errands, and then we'll go back and see what sort of state Daud's in. Although, as the outsider has already told us, it's probably too late. Until next time though, thanks for watching, friends. I'll see you soon.